Hello everyone, Demonkingt here. Welcome back to Sallyface. In our last video, we fought Terrence Addison as he was some kind of eternal endless one. Now we need to go shank everybody. So with that being said, let's begin. Miss Gibson, I don't feel well. Would you please help me get to my apartment, Sal? Please? Sallyface, have you seen our little Todd around? We need to talk to him. Ooh, wow, that's a big old gouge in his side of his head. Hey dude, glad you decided to come back. Now we can really get this party started. We got him in the chest, got her in the eye. Ooh, oh boy, just everywhere. All of them. Hey Sal, you feeling alright? I think there's something going around. I get the odd feeling that he didn't have to do this. He just got tricked. Sorry face, can I ride you on your shoulders now? Aww. Even soda. What's up, my man? You're looking a little worse for wear. Everything okay? You know what? No one noticing the blood all over him makes it questionable if they're not okay. Makes it really questionable if they're okay. Hey kiddo, there's leftovers lying in the fridge if you're hungry. You know, I may not say this enough, but I'm proud of you, Sal. You've come a long way. I know it hasn't been all easy. Like you now, I'm excited about the man you are becoming. I think you've got a bright future ahead of you. You do. I love you, buddy. Everyone's just lack of concern for the blood makes you think that maybe he has to do this now. No one says anything the entire time. Hey, you're covered in blood. Why? Wrong. I blacked out in the treehouse and I woke up in the temple. He had me tied down. There was something else there. It was the demon. They cut me and took some of my blood. There was a loud sound and I passed out again. When I came to, they were gone and I was untied. I don't feel right, Sal. I think I'm dying. You shank Todd and get this over with, bud? Like, he's right there to shank, and you kind of letting him live. Around 3 a.m. when I got the next phone call from Todd. He was crying so hard that I could barely make out what he was saying. I knew Todd and Sal were in trouble and they were at the apartments. I found it serious, so I called the police and rode over there right away. I got there just as the police showed up. On my way to the front door, I saw Todd running into the woods. I called out for him, but he just kept running. I approached the building and Sal was standing in the doorway, covered in blood, just staring out. He was mumbling the same thing over and over. I had no choice. I had to do it. There wasn't any other way. I tried to talk to him, but he was unresponsive. The cops pulled me away before I got any closer to him. Sal isn't an evil man. He's not a bad person. He just needs help. Dr. Nunn, you've handled Mr. Fisher's psychiatric assessment during this time in prison, including several months of therapy sessions. Is this correct? Yes, that is correct. What have you concluded from your time with the defendant? It is my professional opinion that Sal Fisher is perfectly sane and was 1% lucid while he proceeded to murder the occupants of Addison Apartments. Whatever story he concocted is simply that, a story. A tale to make him out to be the hero rather than the villain. He was so convincing that I even began to believe his story. I went to the apartments to visit the treehouse, and as Sal requested, there was nothing there at all. In fact, the further I poked to the story, the more inconsistencies there were. These inconsistencies, along with all the contradictory evidence, proved to me that Sal is not delusional but simply lying to protect himself. In your opinion, is Sal Fisher a threat to the public? Wait. How are you here? Absolutely, without a doubt. Alright, they can just replace anyone they want. Members of the jury, have you reached a verdict? Yes, Your Honor, we have reached a verdict. In the case of Sal Fisher of this county of Knockfall, what say you? Members of the jury find the defendant guilty of first-degree mass murder. I agree with the jury on the verdict of guilt, but because of the severity of the crime committed, I hereby sentence Sal Fisher to receive capital punishment. You can't do that. He's sick. He needs our help. Order in the court. Actually, 3 years later, Ashley tried in almost every way she could think of to prevent Sal's execution and failed with each attempt. Now she sits in her living room as the news reveals that today's the day Sal will be executed. A deep sadness washes over her. It's then that an idea comes to Ash that could change everything, though she'd have to act fast. Larry, are you here? Please, if you're here, then show yourself. We need to help Sal. He's in trouble. Got some of your old music. If this doesn't work, then this is the last time I'm coming up here. Larry? Hi, Larry! Holy fucking shit! Hey, Ash. You guys were telling the truth this whole time. Well, yeah, duh. I knew it. Well, I had my doubts, obviously, but I really, really wanted to believe it. Don't fall out of the treehouse, okay? Huh? Never mind. How are we gonna help Sal? I have a plan. Just hold still for a sec. Shit, that's bright. Damn. Yes, I got it. You're going to prove ghost to Ashley. I don't think you understand the issues with what you're doing. Oh, I'm driving. You're gonna crash into something. Do I just have to cross the screen? I just had to cross the screen. I'm afraid you're too late, honey. They're strapping him in now. Wait, he was telling the truth. I have proof, please. You have to wait. Just let me show you what I found. Hey. Hey, wait. Why do they have 4 fingers? No. No! You did it, Ashley. Killed your friend. Time of death is 6:33 p.m. Sal. Oh god. No. Suffer. Achievement unlocked. Andrew Sanderson. Loving wife to Henry Sanderson, 1951 to 1992. Living husband to Cassandra Sanderson, 1945 to 1999. Rotten Pieces, 1969 to 1999. Ray and Janice's shared grave. Even death couldn't keep these two apart. Chug Hudson, son, husband, father, friend, 1977 to 1999. Hey, Chug. I can't. Son of Lisa and Jim Johnson, 1976 to 1999. They never did find Larry's body. Larry Johnson. Mother of Larry Johnson, wife of Henry Fisher, 1956 to 1999. Lisa was always so nice to me. She treated me like family. Husband Lisa Johnson Fisher, father to Sal Fisher, 1947 to 1999. I can't imagine how much it's hurt Sal. Henry Diane Fisher, 1976 to 2004. You're here, Sal. Wait, Chug was 22, it said, so how is he 28? Alright, he lived longer. 3+ years. I totally just did the math and didn't even look at the years. I've visited in a few nights, things have gotten worse. It's been 5 months and Todd escaped from the institution. I hope he's okay. Get under that darn couch. It's the one place you haven't been able to get to. Down there, I know they are. Damn, my Todd. Did you get the rest of that C4 from your army friend? Got it last night? If you found a way in? I think so, yeah. We should go Tuesday night. That's when they're least active. Remember our agreement. If we get caught down there, we won't. We're going to get Todd and then blow that place to bits. You know, I'm serious. So am I. If we do get caught, then yeah, we take them down with us. Ready. Good, at least one of us is. Had Maple yet? Tried, she's still not eating. I see. I'll see if I have any luck. Need a hand? No, I've got it. Bring the new package? Yep, you think you found a connection with Todd's work? I think it's something big. Missing piece I've been worried about. If you're right, we're about due for someone good luck. Notes. Todd, he's been affected by the dark. This has occurred. Oh, summary of cultist 0305. This has occurred in other people across Knockville and is usually brought on by the Devourers of God. Other findings suggest that this process may also be able to take place naturally without intervention from occult rituals. At first, we were able to speak with Todd and we were able to get some information from him. Over time, the darkness spread and Todd lost that lucidity. Now he's escaped from the hospital with help from the cult. Luckily, they want him alive, so he's safe there until we can figure out how to break him out. In the meantime, we have continued Todd's work on finding a cure to reverse the infection and cleanse the possessed body. I believe we're close to figuring it out. We just need a bit more time. Curious Mailer. Cultist Insider providing helpful intent, but who is it? But why are they betraying the cult to help us? Still don't know the answers to these questions, though we wouldn't have gotten this far without their assistance. They've provided us with details about cult operations and locations, albeit in vague, quickly scribbled notes. Phelps Ministry. It's not simply an old church that sits on a chapel hill. The church is the entry point for the main temple of the Devourers. After the mysterious destruction of the Addison Temple, the Phelps Temple was heavily guarded for a while. Eventually, the security loosened up. It's our suspicion that this is due to the cult having indoctrinated the majority, if not all, of the local government leaders. We have to be careful of who we trust. I like this game. The writing this is pretty good. I don't want to go out front door yet. I think this is something about the shed. Nope. Thought it was further over. I remember taking this photo. It was after Larry's dad left. Larry and his mom stayed with his grandmother for a few years. Lived down the road from me. That's when we became good friends. Looks so sad. Does look like his grandmother though. Hi Gizmo, you need anything? Your room since execution. Who knows? What is it? Maple. Hey Maple, how are you today? You and I are gonna get Todd back soon. We may have to stick him in with you. At least until we can figure out a better solution. If you don't mind. Oh, okay, yeah, no. Sally was right, you have to murder them. Gotta run out to the shed real quick, but when I get back, we'll get you some nice warm soup. Maple's so angry sounding. Notes on Maple's corruption. Day 1, Maple has become a threat to herself and others and had to be locked up. Day 7, most of the time Maple remains conscious and alert. She's grateful that we are working to find a way to help her. Day 11, the corruption seems to be most active at night. Today we reinforced the cage and added restraints for everyone's safety. Maple didn't love the idea of restraints but understood why they were needed. Day 20, the infection's getting worse. We're only able to speak with Maple about 50% of the time. The rest of the time she acts like some kind of demon or something, driven by violence. 32, Maple has become difficult to interact with at all and her physical appearance has begun to change. Day 39, she started screaming during the night and didn't stop until her throat bled. Day 42, the screaming has continued the past few nights. Luckily no one lives close enough to hear it and the basement muffles most of the sound anyway. Day 45, her screaming finally stopped, but she's not looking so great. Day 46, we can't get her to eat anything. Day 51, she's still refusing to eat. We've been force feeding her as much as we can, but it's very difficult. Day 64, Maple's starting to smell pretty bad, still not eating. So, I wonder if they're just... What's the code to this again? Right, it's... Thank you. The Final Prophecy of Sitlali Gray. Rough and incomplete translation. The blue flame not extinguished still flickers in the night. He that sees between worlds shadow the abomination, wielding light beyond man, pierces through the endless black betrayal of our kind, resurrected by Asatma. His sword, blood of man, rises to protect the great atrocity and prevent the triumph of humankind. Notes: Sitlali, a Native American seer, origin unknown, previous council member of the Devourers of God, possibly of the original formation. Asima is referring to a collection of 3 pyramids. I have obtained one of them and have been searching for the other 2. I'm not sure exactly who the Child of the Abomination is, but if they're an enemy of the cult, then they could be a much needed ally. Grab the package. Yes, yes, yes. Got these weird pyramid things in the mail. Another package from our mysterious cultist insider. Todd had a 3rd pyramid in the shed. In his notes, he says he found it in the temple under the old apartments. They seem to be pretty important. There are several mentions of prophecy in Todd's notes about them. He was actively looking for the other 2. I think they might be linked to you somehow. No matter how I turn these, nothing happens. I thought something would happen this time. Del, there's something else I need to tell you. Replacements were sloppy at first, but they're getting better now. It's hard to tell the difference. I can't trust anyone. Those things creep me out, dude. They aren't human. I know what you mean. Do you think that pyramid thing that Todd found could help us find a cell? Seems like it. Piece together what I could find about the old cult prophecies. From what I can tell, there are 3 pyramids that will summon their destruction. All signs point to Sal as the one who can stop them. Not sure how or why, but it's the best chance we have. I always knew Sally Face would do great things. I don't give up on him, Sal. You have to find him. I won't ever. I just need to find the other 2 pyramids. Once I'm free from this fucking treehouse, I'll help you find them. Larry, I don't know if this is a good idea, but burning down the treehouse only makes things worse. Trust me, it can't get any worse. I can't live like this anymore. You know, not live, but whatever. I can't stay stuck in this place. You don't know what it's like. It's torture. I can't feel it changing. I can feel it changing me. Nothing else has worked to break the binding spell. What if you end up in the black room instead of being free? Your soul is dissolved into the darkness. You know that for sure, and even so, then nothing else would be better than existing like this. Please, Ash, you have to help me. If I do this, you have to promise me you'll be okay. Promise me you won't fade away. I promise. I get the odd feeling Larry faded away. Mistakes might have been made. Back to the burnt treehouse every night for weeks. He's just gone. Can't bring myself to go anymore. Another screw up in a long list of my failures. This morning I went over to Neil's place, but hello? Neil, you home? Nothing changed there. Grab the C4 from Neil's bag since we were supposed to go to the temple that night. Todd's notes, the legend of the Greys. The Grey family is a tribe of Native Americans, but there aren't many historical records of them. Even though there are relatives of the Greys living in Knockville today, their ancestry appears to be more legend than fact. It is said that their family was formed when a great owl swooped down from the night sky and made love to a man who was lost in the woods. A week later, a beautiful young woman burst out from inside of the man. A nearby pack of wolves came to eat the bits of flesh of the man. By eating this flesh, the wolves became indebted to the young woman. Over time, the pack became human and together with the young woman formed the first members of the Grey tribe. Descendants of the woman are said to have the ability to see the future. The origin story was likely fabricated and then evolved over time. However, there may be a grain of truth to the proclamation of their psychic abilities. The slaughtering of children. August 16, 1984, 255 children and 32 adults were murdered across North America. However, surprisingly, it didn't make headlines. The story was covered here and there, but not by any major news outlet. It is now my understanding that the cult had something to do with this and was likely the orchestrator of the whole thing. If true, that would mean the reach extends much further than we expected. A terrifying thought. That is a truly terrifying thought. Gizmo, well, yeah, the photo hasn't changed. You okay, buddy? I want to go. Oh, she's out. I don't want to go to the basement yet. Go to the bathroom. That thing is still there. I don't know what it is. It's ominous. Let's see. This isn't good. Sound like the front door. Yeah, well, I can't go to the front door yet. Oh. Oh. So I looked it up real quick, and apparently there are a bunch of hexagons. I looked it up on my phone real quick while I was walking between areas, and yeah, they're part of a whole thing I gotta find. There was a note left at the table for me. Ash, they have Maple and Neil. You need to move quickly. The temple's lightly guarded today. Sneak into the entrance I told you about before. Once you get into the main chamber, you'll have to act stealthily. There are 4 pillars with insets that hold sacred jars. If you place explosives there, you're sure to bring the whole place down. Stick them behind the jars and they'll be safe. Didn't touch those jars. Be careful and good luck. Back of the letter, there was a hand-drawn map, location of the jars. I didn't waste any time. I went to the temple right away. That's just hella suspicious. What do you mean you just didn't question it? You just went with it. The East Hall. West Hall. By the factory, we'll lose more members ever since the fire. His orders have been increasingly erratic. How many senators like that? You do want to end up like the Packertons? It will work out. Just have faith, sister. His ascension will be upon us. Oh, it's right there. Yeah, it's the 3rd piece. I technically missed a piece already. You can game over, okay. So I wonder, can I actually get through the East Hall, or do I have to go West Hall? Can I go into the inner East Hall, or is it like... door? Not further. Do you just not move? I guess that one just does not move. Yeah, that was a bad idea. That was on me. I should not have gone for that. Oh, you gotta do it all in one shot. Oh dear God. At least I know this guy moves. I stepped too far forward. Guess who's bad at this, everybody? Crap. I want to make sure I get this, because I don't know if I need them, but just in case. Ooh. Nope, not further. That's not a door. This is. Okay, so 2 doors over should be safe for me to go in and go place it. Oh, you almost got me there. Oh, that's why. No, wait a minute. I have to, no? Okay, I have to go to the right. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's right there. Try to move from the spot quickly. Too risky. Okay, so I got that at North Hall apparently. I'm at North Hall. That'd be Inner West. Damn it! That's gonna be it for today's video, everyone. Thank you for watching as I fail this part. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you're really enjoying the videos. Make sure to share them and share them with your friends and stuff, so help me get the content growing. I'd highly appreciate that of everyone if you could. And for now, hope to see you all in future videos. Enjoy the rest of your days and evenings. I will see you next time. Till then, bye everybody.